Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put in your back now? 'Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
Alright guys, once again back to keep kick up the next fight, playing catch up guys, that's why. But I got another fight for you guys, and this is an interesting one in a way that puts Namor, Submariner, King of Atlantis, versus Carter Hall, Hawkman. Yeah, this is a definite mismatch or interesting fight. I thought everybody was gonna like. Two interesting characters. Both are badass, actually. And let's kick it off, shall we? So we're gonna start off with Namor. Okay. I know a lot of people seem to have fallen off Namor because they're like, I don't like his attitude. He's always coming off like an arrogant dick. You know, but this guy does it all. I mean, this guy, super strength. He can fly. You know, he's strong as hell. He has experience when it comes to fighting. He's been a part of, you know, the Defenders. He's been a part of, you know, the Invaders. Now he's a part of the X-Men right now. He's still king of Atlantis. He's still king of the, you know, the Atlanteans. But he is a dick. He is a dick. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you just want somebody to just beat the hell out of him to put him in his place sometimes. But you cannot deny this guy is one hell of a fighter, just one powerhouse to deal with. Now, he's considered by Marvel the first mutant. I can't agree with that. I don't agree with that. It's like, so he's older than people like Apocalypse and things like that. I just can't agree with that. But this guy definitely is one person you don't want to have on your bad side. You don't want him as an enemy. You damn sure don't want him as an enemy. Though he is a great warrior, his anger can cloud his judgment, and he's full of too much. He has too much pride, and you know that whole saying, too much pride becomes a fall, something like that. I know I'm messing that line up, but he definitely sometimes he lets his pride get in his way. And sometimes that's how he's defeated. You know, he can be defeated. He has been defeated a couple of times. He's been defeated. But he is pretty much a major dick. I'm not going to lie about that. He really is. I mean, he comes off and you're like, you know, first, you know, in the old times, early, you know, people were kind of, you know, enjoying him. He's like Aquaman, you know, in a way. They're both hybrids. They both can do everything both of them can do, they can do. The only thing he can do that Aquaman can't do is fly. That is it. So we move on to the DC universe, and we're going to move to his combatant in this fight, and that's Mr. Carter Hall, aka Hawkman. Now, Carter Hall was an archaeologist that pretty much found Thanagarian armor and weapons, as well as their gravity-defying inf metal, as they're called. He also learned that he is a reincarnation of an Egyptian prince, and so Carter dons the armor and becomes Hawkman. Pretty much from there. And Hawkman, to me, I'm not really a big fan of Hawkman, but I do have much mutual and a lot of respect for this guy. This guy has shown that he is a badass. He is a badass. He's taken it to other badasses like you see right there. and he has held his own against many combatants in the DC universe. I do respect him. I do consider him one of the DC Hall of Famers, as I like to. That's my way of saying it. But there are a lot of people out there that, just say, "Oh, he's crap. He's this. He's without that mace or his inf metal, he's nothing," and things like that. You try to throw that out there. Don't put that in there, because he is a good character. He is a very good character. He is also seasoned in battle as well. He's been members of the Justice League, the JSA, you name it. He is an icon and a seasoned veteran when it comes to the DC universe. And he is a fine warrior. And Hawkman, definitely, in terms of, power-wise, it's all of that inf metal. That inf metal definitely is a great weaponry. It does enhance his strength. He can heal fast and things like that. And of course he has the Claw of Horus, a powerful weapon that's like a gauntlet. It's all about just that great Thanagarian weaponry that he carries, but it has served him well over the years. And that's pretty much a little bit about Hawkman that I like to talk about. Alright, so in terms of a battle between these two, oh boy. Alright, so in terms you got a kind of a fish and a bird going at it. Now technically it's the bird who's the predator and the fish is the prey in some way, but this battle is going to be bloody and a brutal fight. First of all, I can see Namor being so full of himself, saying, be gone, pitiful half man, you have nothing against Namor and everything like that, and you can't hurt me and things like, you're gonna see a lot of arrogance in Namor until I feel Carter's gonna crack him with the mace, and then Namor's gonna be like, maybe like, you made me bleed, and then it's just gonna be an all-out battle from there. But it does matter, because if Namor feels that he sees Carter as a threat in terms of weaponry, see, that's the thing right there that I see. I analyzed this fight really well, in my opinion, is that mace, all Carter's weaponry, is also going to be the first thing Namor's going to go after to get all, like, he's going to try to take his mace, everything you can think of away from Carter to really dish out some damage. But still, once again, Namor's no slouch, and Namor's going to go full out with this. This is just going to be a good battle, in my opinion. But as always, you guys tell me who wins this fight. Namor or Hawkman? And other than that, this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned. As always, you know the slogan, dudes. Battle on. I love that saying.